This video has been a really long time in the making, and it's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. It involves fake hackers, fake YouTubers, 9-year-olds, and other crazy stuff. You're gonna really enjoy this one. Make sure to watch it all. Now this all started ages ago from this post on the Starscape wiki calling out a Starscape YouTuber. I quickly dismissed it because the hacking claim was really stupid. This guy, Gurev Dracon, is accusing the Starscape YouTuber Sprmy, an old Starscape piracy YouTuber who posts compilations. Now, this is a clip from one of his compilations that Gurev has highlighted because he thinks that the light burner recharges far too fast. Now, the main issue of this is that the clip's sped up because it's a compilation, and he explains it here. Now, since this, Sprmy had actually privated his entire channel, which was quite surprising to me. This was actually really important later on, as you're going to see. Now, you might be thinking, wow, it's sped up, but it's still hacking. So I went and I actually slowed down the footage to 25% of the actual speed, so a quarter of the speed. This would be probably about realistic. It would probably be about 30%, and it doesn't recharge much faster. Now, when you're looking at the fact that it takes about 150 seconds to recharge, that adds up, and it looks pretty real. You're probably watching this thinking, oh, why are you making a video on this if you didn't do it, if there's no hacking involved? Well, what if I told you that there's a twist to this? Gurev is Sprmy, and I have multiple pieces of evidence to prove this. First off, they're both Estonian, as you can see here. Yeah, they both say they're Estonian. Now, might be a coincidence. Next, look at their profile pictures. They look very similar, to say the least. I mean, yeah. You can also see that he completely changes how he writes. Like, this is how he wrote after, when he's trying to expose Sprmy, which was quite funny, and we all laughed at him. And he wrote normally, like in a normal way, before that on the wiki. Now, you might be thinking, oh, why does it matter if he's changed how he's speaking? Well, it's because once he starts talking about Sprmy, he wants to get as much attention as possible because he thinks that we're going to go and watch that video and give him a lot of views and subscribe to Sprmy in support because it's obvious that he's faking the claim. You might be thinking, well, Sprmy had a big audience at the time, but that's actually wrong. Sprmy, while it might have been known, he actually had very few subscribers, only 41, and his viewership count was dropping drastically at the time. So he really had nothing to lose here, because he could either gain a lot if we didn't catch on to it, or he would lose something that's already being lost. And it's clear what happened was the second one, because he's taken down his whole channel since this drama. And, well, you might be wondering, why is he taking down the Sprmy channel, but not Gurev Dracon? Well, let me explain it. So let's say this is Sprmy's channel, right? And he's making videos, and he's doing that. And say this is Gurev Dracon, his other channel, who he's going to call himself out on. Now, of course, these two channels are actually the same person, so we're going to put them in a bubble together, because they're sharing in the clout, you know. If one of them gets clout, well, he's the same person, so he's going to get all the clout. Now, this is him going over to the wiki, and this symbolises the wiki, and he's getting all of this clout from the wiki, and you can see all of this clout because everyone's learning about him, and they're probably going over to the Sprmy channel, watching his videos, and probably some of them subscribing in support of him because they're like, we want to support him because he's getting falsely called out. Then here's me and the other wiki members coming along. Now, we, of course, figure out exactly what he's doing, and that he's completely full of it. So we're coming over here, and we're popping this bubble. And he's going to lose all his clout now. Like, his clout bubble is gone. So, what's he going to do? He's going to keep the Gurev Dracon channel up to try and minimise it. But he's going to take Sprmy down. Now, the reason he's going to do this is because people are going to think less of what happens to Sprmy if it disappears. And he's going to try and hide all the evidence. But Gurev Dracon's going to stay up because he thinks people are going to see that video and they're still going to think that he was actually hacking. So, he kind of wins by doing that. The only issue is, I'm making this video to expose him. Now, the thing is, he nearly won, and he nearly got away with it. While he might have been on the wiki for a very short time, he got a lot, and I mean a lot, of clout off the wiki. He only made 14 posts on the wiki, but in the short time he was here, he got a lot. He was definitely trying to get me to make a video because he kept mentioning me and mentioning my channel. But what was interesting was he completely shifted what he was saying after I called him out on it. And while he didn't change how he was speaking to try and keep the act up, he did kind of start going after me and actually leave the wiki completely very soon after. We can never truly know if Gurev was actually Sprmy, since he's completely disappeared off the face of planet Earth. But we do have our suspicions. And I mean, let's be real now. It was Sprmy. It's really obvious. He did a really bad job at hiding it. What we do know is that we did stop a potential clout chaser from getting any clout, because he's taken down his channel after what I said, and he's not getting any attention from this now, unless you want to subscribe to Gurev Dracon. Anyways, thanks for watching. This took a really long time to make. It took a few months to actually investigate into this, and there was very little that could be found. So, please support me by subscribing and liking. Thanks for watching, guys.